All right, call your mothers, call your fathers, call your brothers, call your sisters, call your lovers. It is time for the final of the 2025 Nenagh Open featuring Michael Judge taking on Brendan O'Donoghue, an all-Irish affair, best of 9 here at the New Institute Snooker Club in lovely Nenagh, Ireland. It's David Burney of the booth. Join with me is Rodney Goggins. How you doing, Rodney?
I'm good, David. Thanks very much for having me. Good afternoon, folks.
We are live on the Ox Billiards YouTube page. Feel free to send in any comments or questions you may have. Maybe support, whether you're going for the judge or Donoghue. And referee Desislava Boszhilova is in charge of this match. Tough one to tell.
It is two splendid semi-finals this morning. Went the distance. From what I've seen throughout the tournament, it's hard to put money on either one. Definitely being the two best players. Gathered momentum out after the groups.
That's a nice plan to start things off for Brendan.
If I was to pick a winner, I would just Brendan edging it.
You know, I think we are the winners. It's going to be an excellent final.
Yeah, definitely. Really impressed with the semi-finals.
Mm-hmm. It easily could have been Dan Wormsley of England against Davy Morris.
Certain frames were
7.
just one mistake or one long pot in that match.
$12.
Brendan O'Donoghue, he has done so well to get to this final. His last 3 matches has been decided on deciders. But not only that, thought the cue ball was
13.
just going to go in off there. Would have been highly unlucky there. But not only 3 deciders, the energy that he's displayed in organising this event with his co-helper, Andy McCloskey. It's not ideal when you're playing match play snooker to be organising tournaments and overseeing everything. It goes on for weeks and a lot of phone calls have to be done. Committees have to be dealt with. It'd be fair to say he's running on fumes, but a lot of automatic stuff is happening with him at the moment with snooker in the semi-finals especially. He was very impressive. Not so in his quarter-final match with Sean Gray last night. I just thought tiredness got into him.
Yeah, he'll be the first to say that he was amazed that he got over the line.
Mick Judge only back maybe be fair to say the last 6 weeks playing snooker. Highly impressed with him. got to the semi-finals of the first Irish ranking points tournament held in the National Academy in
Yellow ball.
Carlow, the SBI Academy. Got beat by Davy Morris, but he's been practicing, keeping his eye in. Also, he's returned to play Dublin Leagues
27.
for Roadstone. He's definitely maybe playing 3 days a week. We have a commentator from Colvin O'Brien. In fairness, to be involved in running the event and to reach the final is an accomplished achievement in itself. So congratulations, Brendan, without a doubt. Oh,
Foul.
great pot there.
27.
Unlucky to find the
Michael
middle
Judge.
pocket.
4.
I've been involved with Irish snooker for 33 years. I would go as far as saying it's the best amateur event I've ever been involved with or played in. And I would include Irish amateur championships and world under 21 championships with that. Where the venue, world class, conditions, world class. It might be just an amateur event
1.
only, but everything about it is professional. The best home I've played in Ireland, Republic of Ireland, since the Liam O'Connor Memorial in 2003, which was a pro-am, when all the top professionals came over, the Elks
6.
and the likes of Ronnie O'Sullivan and Leigh Paul Hunter and Matthew Stevens and Ken Doherty, the event run by Ken Doherty. So it's great to see these tournaments getting played.
Seven.
Great that the local sponsors came in. There has been a lot of them. Lieber in also with the cloths.
It's true, a very communal effort here.
And yourselves. Yourselves has been a big factor with this tournament as well. The Irish snooker community can keep up with the results. Not just seeing the results itself, but also seeing the snooker. It's given, I hope it will
12.
give long term a shot in the arm for the domestic game. Badly needed. Good shot from Michael. Good cannon.
It's been a nice response from that in-off on Brendan's shot. So I think that's just going to come down to you got to really capitalize on the mistakes that your player is going to eventually make. Hopefully, as you're playing, you can not make as many mistakes.
21.
And don't forget that these players are the winner's prize for this match alone, €7,000. One of the top prizes ever in amateur snooker.
But Rodney, money
20.
comes and goes. They get their name on that trophy forever.
29.
The Nenagh Open has been held since 2013. Only 4 winners on that cup. 4 names on that cup, sorry. It's been held 12 times. David Hogan, Davy Morris, Aaron Hill and Brendan O'Donoghue.
36.
Previous winners.
37.
Highest break of the event so far. 138 from Daniel Merrigan from Dublin and 138 by Davy Morris from Kilkenny. €500 the first prize for the high break.
As we always say, getting that first frame on the board is crucial. I think it's paramount of importance for Michael Judge. It seems like in all of his matches,
45.
got ahead first and didn't look back. He hasn't been able to come back. As in his first match of the tournament, Callum Beersford put him up against it. Was up 3-0. Tried to crawl back a little bit, got 2 frames to the good, but eventually Callum won that match 4-2. So, gonna see how that plays out.
51.
That was a beautiful shot. Screw in reverse side. Very accurate. Good
52.
pot. Looking very settled early on, as you say, Dave. Gets off to a flyer starts in these matches. Traditionally best of 7, but this one-off match, best of 9. A professional from 1992 to 2011. Took a break for 1 year, came back, played amateur snooker for a good few years and senior snooker, and got back on the main tour in 2021 and had 2 seasons on the main tour once again.
Ooh, that was his frame ball there.
26.
That puts him 33 ahead. There's 35 on the table. Brendan will be requiring a black or a pink with this red that's hanging over the pocket.
One.
Michael Meehan just commenting on the stream, just enjoying the whole event and everything from stream to the commentary to the updates, just everything all around. So thank you, Michael. We appreciate those kind words. We've enjoyed bringing you all this great action from the Nenagh Open.
Nicely in. And nice on the yellow.
8.
Not to toot our own horn, but I think having the live stream is going to create a buzz around the world, and we could see a lot more flags on the stream with different players from around the world next year.
I hope so.
10.
Without being too passionate about it. I want the best for amateur snooker. And I would love to see the continuation of its growth, especially in these type of tournaments. We had a great Sacramento tournament, US Masters, 7 months ago. And this is the second version of these type of tournaments. I hope to go strength to strength in the future.
So we know
17.
amateurs do it for the love, where professionals get paid. This is looking great for a big steal for Brendan O'Donoghue.
28.
What a steal. So Brendan O'Donoghue takes that first frame. First round of 61 to 60. And we'll just step aside. And as we do, we'll answer your question, Mark Campbell, that's just looking what the prize money is. We'll just display that graphic up in between the frames and come back with frame 2.
Thank you. The second frame. Brendan O'Donoghue to break.
And we're back here, frame 2. Brendan Donoghue, fresh off a great steal in that first frame. Just a little mobile phone going off, it sounds like. Do appreciate everyone coming in. It's a great crowd. Just remember to turn off those cell phones.
Not only two great ambassadors for Irish amateur snooker and Irish professional snooker, but two great lads as well. I was lucky enough to be on the same team with them in 2018 when Republic of Ireland won the Senior Home Internationals in Northern Snooker Centre in Leeds. The team was Brendan O'Donoghue, Michael Judge, myself and Greg Casey from Cork. And there was a laugh a minute with them, but also serious when we got on the tables.
And our referee just taking a look to see if the black spot's on its own. Looks like it's covered. When that's the case, it goes to the highest point value available. And she's also checking to see if it goes on the pink. Doesn't look like, so it's going to go close to its own spot in a line with the top cushion. Just as that
8.
great camera work showed us right there.
Nine.
I was actually at Desislava's first international tournament, the European Team Championships in Sofia. in Bulgaria in 2012, early part of the year. I think it was held in March, April. And she was just starting off. So from April 2012 to where she is now, October 2025.
15.
It's been an unreal climb for her in her career. Refereeing world finals. Constant figure on the main tour, professional tour.
I think she does have the refereeing triple crown. The crown, that I should say. The Masters, UK Championship, and the World Championship.
Very proficient referee.
23.
There's an art to refereeing, and when you're getting refereeing by the top class ones, you see it. You just notice all the good differences that they do.
24.
So they've done it so much over the years. Some of them are that good. It's like getting refereed by a ghost. The best
31.
ones.
Search too.
I think he's okay with that red
Good
above the
shot.
bank.
Yes.
39.
Didn't overplay that. Just enough strength
40.
to jar them. See some players and the cue goes up in the air and shoulder the ball. You won't see that this afternoon with these two players. They'll caress, a lot of finesse.
47.
They'll have cue power when they want to, but they won't overuse it.
$48. $53.
Didn't land nicely. Still on a shot, but has to dig it out. And maybe run through bulk and back out.
Ooh, it didn't fall for him.
Brendan Donoghue, 53.
Pots have been notoriously generous all tournament long. It seems like they've kind of, the latter part of the tournament, seized up a little bit and refused more than they took on early on.
Thank you, Charlie Cronin. Great coverage. He's commenting on it. Charlie Cronin would be younger brother of Irish #1 Ryan Cronin from Cork. Ooh. Going full out there for the plant, Michael was.
One.
Another Another title that Brendan O'Donoghue has currently is he's current All-Ireland singles champion. A one-off match that gets played between the Republic of Ireland champion and the Northern Ireland champion.
Just one frame.
Best of 9.
Oh, best of 9.
Yeah.
My apologies.
A certain Alexander Gordon Higgins won the title in 1968
6.
as an 18-year-old.
Brendan Donoghue. 6.
Yeah, he wasn't able to take the frame there. Is it McJudge's turn to steal a frame?
A lot of work to do. He needs that black out of commission. Needs it back operating. Good pot.
1.
2 side reds there on the right hand side of the cushion, and the green on the upper right hand side of the cushion. A lot of work. Michael, regular in the top 32 when he was professional 20 odd years ago in his pomp years.
Seven. Eight.
Nicely on the blue to get track back down for the 2 reds in the middle of the table. Be looking for the red down by the pink spot, I would imagine. Just float this white through the pot blue.
$13. Michael Judge, 13.
A surprise and miss from the man originally from Shankill in Dublin, currently living in Dunleary.
Did see this last night with Michael Judge. He was on the stream playing the Belgian player, Cybran Solokolowski.
1.
He was in a bit of bits at the beginning. Fell to none. But then stormed back to 1-4 in a row. So
$6. 7.
We'll be making sure this pink, he doesn't want Michael to come back to the table.
And hello to you, Benit Desani, chiming in from Vancouver. Call me Vancouver. Well, it's pretty much the exact same weather we have here in Nenagh. Gray, rainy, wet, perfect snooker weather. And Rodney Vinit's the father of that youngster that I was telling you about, young Rianne, the 11-year-old.
Brendan Donoghue, 13.
They receive Brendan Potts that red. Michael don't get out of his seat, but with the free ball, with the foul and the free ball option, and take a black with the free ball. Still game on. Highly unlikely Michael will win this frame, but he'll have to. One thing is for sure: if he concedes the frame, this early, he definitely loses it. We're trying. Top amateurs and professionals. Well used to getting snookers and tricky snookers at that. Sorry, Dave, cut in there on you.
No, you have an excellent point there. I just know you have a wealth of information in that snooker mind of yours, Rodney. And I'm pretty sure young Rian is watching with his dad, Vineet. Any advice you have for the youngster?
Oh,
7.
just play. Probably play as much as you can without getting burnt out, without not enjoying it, and obviously enjoy it.
8.
Play better players. Go to tournaments. The big trick in going to tournaments is if you do get beat, do not walk out the door, especially when you're a youngster. Sit down and watch the better players. Get in conversations with better players. Ask them about this and that and the other, what you think is tricky in regards to snooker, and they will help you. With amateurs, they're very open. Snooker community are very good at that.
Michael Josh 15.
Great shot there from Michael. It's great to see the youngsters playing snooker, and all we want to do is help them in any way possible. And if we, and as much as we can't help them, we will point them in the right direction of who can help them.
Good hit. Some
Good
good
hit.
advice from the under 21 world champion, Rodney Goggins, here in the booth.
That was an interesting shot there, Michael. He was really wanting to get the red up beside the blue for possibly a free ball. That's a strange one. He was wanting to hit a thinner contact and get down by the green. A little bit thicker than what was requiring.
Shane Chalice tuning in from the UK. Great to hear from you. And anyone out there in the stream, definitely let us know where you're tuning in from.
1.
Second session there. So Brendan O'Donoghue, he's got a 2-frame advantage in this best of 9 final. Looking like he's in the driver's seat. Can Mike Judge find something in this little break and come back to be victorious in frame 3?
Sugar.
And welcome back here, frame 3 of the final of the 2025 Nenagh Open.
Great break.
Nice to hear Big James McCloskey tuning in. Your son has done a great job organizing this, James. And actually, you came away with the second chance tournament. Pretty sure the papers will be a buzzing if Brendan takes this final. 2 organizers winning both tournaments.
Can you imagine the chat? What? They've organised the tournament and they've won the first prize, the 2 of them.
It's on video.
Awkward shot here, even though the red is over the pocket. Good pass.
1.
That wasn't as easy as it looked, even though the red was over the pocket. White ball was really ledged in behind the pink. Michael was very high there, Kuhn, down. Not easy to hit centre ball, striking.
As well, using the spider, that's always tricky. Maybe just had a little bit of adrenaline coming off that great red. Could have done maybe with another lap around the table just to calm the nerves. See it so often in the game of snooker. One great pot and they rush in.
We'll start be getting slightly concerned. Wouldn't be panic stations yet.
1.
He knows he has to start putting frames up on the board soon, or else Brendan will be just get too far ahead of him. Majority of matches are won early on.
7.
Sometimes it can be too late to hero.
8.
Yeah, Rodney, the other day I had a great comment about snooker. You know, why it might be generating some popularity is some people just like to go to a place that's quiet. It's such a busy world we're living in these days.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so true. So true. In this noisy world that we live in. Sometimes it's great to unplug phones and take a breather.
I think the great Canadian, the great Canadian artist Douglas Copeland once said, "I really miss my pre-internet brain."
I think we all do.
20.
Governed governed by phones now. I think another thing that's really kind of come back and striking in Ireland, I don't know what it's like in Canada, on Saturday morning, Sunday mornings, during weekend, you see a lot of
26.
people out running and cycling. Great to see.
27.
I thought you were going to say Saturday morning cartoons. I missed those.
Yeah.
$33. Touching ball.
Desislava having to declare touching ball, even though he's playing away from it.
34.
Comment from Stephen Byrne. Good luck, Georgie. Universally liked, not just in his own country, but all around the world.
39.
Always leaves a great impression wherever he's played and been, Michael.
Yeah, this is the first time I've met Michael Judge, and really had some good fun and some good laughters in the interview lounge.
Great character. Great character. It's great seeing him and Joe Delaney back playing snooker and really giving them great effort of themselves this week. Hopefully they can keep coming back to tournaments on the domestic scene and internationally. Done a fair bit of travelling with Michael and Patrick Wallace from Northern Ireland over the last few years in the over 40s section in the snooker, Jason Francis' Snooker Legends.
Brendan Donoghue. 40.
Great lads to travel with.
We actually are going to get the great Joe Delaney to stop by next frame, give some insight.
Michael just not hitting them at the moment. I was expecting that white back to the bottom cushion. Didn't quite get through the shot there with the side. Going back to Joe Delaney. I was listening to him playing it back on Thursday night. He was in with us on Thursday morning. Brilliant commentator. He has a voice for it. Love listening to Joe about snooker. Experienced. And very passionate about it. Doesn't suffer fools. But fun-loving character.
Six.
Thank you, Adam Nolan, for your kind comment. Brilliant tournament and great
7.
commentary too. Rodney is the new Alan McManus. Great play to all involved. I think Alan McManus is safe for the moment, Adam. I won't be replacing him. There's only one Alan McManus.
But there's only one encyclopedia. That's Rodney Goggins.
14.
The pro circuit may have angles, McManus.
$15.
Brilliant pot. 54 the difference. 59 on the table. Needs this black. Michael to require a snooker.
22. $23.
This next frame is going to be massive.
It's true. I think you gotta start arming the alarm bells if you're in the Michael Judge camp.
Very few matches have been won from 4-0 down, but there has been matches been won.
28.
A lot more percentage matches have been won from
29.
3-1 down.
$35. 36.
I think I'm going to stay around and listen to the great Joe Delaney myself. See if he can give me any tips for commentary.
43.
He's the yellow for the half century. This has been great stuff to get this final going for two-time Nenagh Open champion Brendan O'Donoghue.
50. $53.
Big concern, but that's a concession there. So Brendan O'Donoghue with a 53 break there takes a commanding lead in this final. 3 frames to 0, and we'll step aside. And when we come back, Jolt and Joe Delaney will be in the booth.
Frame 4.
And welcome back,
Yeah,
everybody, to
Donoghue
the 2025 Nenagh Open. And as promised, a man that knows many players, real and fictional, Joe Delaney. How you doing, Joe?
Gold, David. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're here in the final. It's been a great championship.
Yes, very good so far. Seems to be a bit of one-way traffic at the moment, so I think this is a must-win frame for Mick. Can't afford to be going 4-0 down at the interval, so very important that he gets into this one. Brendan's playing very well, the local favourite. Hasn't really had much of a chance, Mick, so far. Brendan's just kept him out, so he'll be looking to change it around in this frame.
Yeah, maybe one or two mistakes by Mick. It hasn't been colossal, but
Yeah, this Brendan seems to be playing at a high level, so those little mistakes will be punished. As I said, it's a must-win frame for Mick. 4-0 down, I can't see any way back. But 3-1, still well open.
it's like Colvin or
Calvin O'Brien, how are you,
Yes.
Calvin? I've seen that message. Hope you're doing well, pal. Why aren't you down here, Calvin? Next year.
So, Joe, did you find out who that Canadian player we were trying to find out last time you were in the booth?
I found out it wasn't Bobby Chucklebuck.
Be Choco Buck.
One.
That's a good pop there by Mick.
Six. Eight.
Two reds he popped there.
Fortune. $15.
Make it like to win the frame here now, just to get going. Nice 50-60 break. Doing the world of good. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
I could get 15.
as soon as I said that, I put him in Mr. Pink.
I know you're new to it, Joe, but that commentator's curse gets us all.
One.
Could be an early bat. Unless there's a
6.
plant on top of the black, that hasn't worked out well. No.
Oh, it might have gone if it had the pace.
One.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, pink helping him there.
Yeah.
Making the big pocket.
Seven. Eight.
Is that you doing the heavy breathing, David, is it?
7.
Oh. I think breathing has stopped. I'm just so engrossed in the match.
14.
This frame is definitely there for the taking for Joe. Fortunately, the black spot is covered, so it's going up to the highest point value available, in this case, the yellow.
22.
That's a good shot there. Must win frame for Mick here.
Yeah, if he was to
28.
lose this frame, I don't know if he'll come out of his dressing room from the mid-session interval.
29.
I have to carry him back to the hotel if he loses this frame.
Might have to call suicide watch here in Nenagh.
$36. Michael Judge. 36.
What's he at here now? He's 45.
Yeah, he would have done well to kill off that frame, but
One.
looks like you got a lot of support in the chat there, Joe.
I'm giving them all a few quid. But the two of them have been the two best players all week. That's why they're here in the final. shot.
7.
I thought some of Brendan's earlier matches might struggle a little bit as he's co-tournament director with Andy McCloskey. Sometimes your mind might wander and think about match cards and make sure the tournament's running well and you forget to be a player, but all that hard work is done. He can just focus on being a player right now. And
12.
he's doing an exceptional job of that.
Yeah. Brilliant. Missed that one.
Brendan and Donoghue, 12. One.
Mick got a lovely new haircut yesterday down the town. It's a sweet shot. He just needs this red.
9.
I think by Mick winning this frame now, it's going to set up the match properly because he'll be feeling good now after his little break. Once you win one frame.
Yeah, you're definitely in it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he's lost this little mini session, but he could equally come back and win the next mini session and take the match.
Yeah.
16.
It's not going to drop. Then come and taking a look at the score, looking at the table.
I think it's 49, is it? Is it 4 snookers?
One.
Doesn't go, but that's a good session there. But Michael Judge gets his first frame on the board by a scoreline of 67-19. We're going to step aside for about 10 minutes for the mid-session interval. Joe, thanks a lot for stopping by.
No problem,
Always good
Dave.
to see you.
Always a pleasure.
And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Well,
and
yeah.
it'll be good to catch up at the post-tournament festivities.
Well, indeed. Well, indeed.
Take care. Good sir.
Enjoying it. Thanks very much.
Michael Judge to break.
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little break. Michael Judge set to break off. Hopefully he gave himself a little pep talk. He got one frame on the board, so he is alive in this final. But he does have an uphill battle to face. It's a best of 9. Winner needs 5 frames to the good to be victorious. It's David Burney in the booth with Rodney Goggins.
Joe's a good commentator, isn't he? I like listening to him about snooker.
Sure, I wonder if you could do audiobooks.
Yeah. He's good voice. Similar facial features to Dublin actor Brendan Gleeson.
How many Gleasons are there in this country?
There's a lot. And there's a lot that play snooker. 3 Gleasons in this tournament, for instance. 1995 Irish Amateur Champion Tom Gleeson and 2 brothers, Noel.
Foul.
Noel and Mark.
Donoghue forward.
So you're telling me that Jackie Gleason is Irish as well? He knows his way around with the cue.
He surely did. He fancied himself, you know, as a money player when he was doing the Hustler. I think Willie Moscone, world champion pool player, who they got for training, Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason. But Jackie Gleason thought he was better than what he was. Great actor, Paul Newman. Great actor, Jackie Gleason.
Also George C. Scott in that movie.
Oh, brilliant actor. Small film that he done in the 70s, The Last Run, Getaway Driver. If you've never seen his superb acting. He wants one last job before he retires.
Well, Rodney, seems like you're well versed in cinema, and I tend to ask a lot of people this question of who wins in a snooker match, Lee Marvin or Jack Palance?
You've stumped me there. Two great actors.
I like that short shot selection there by Brendan. To cut to the yellow pocket with red is a potential 2 beyond, but Oleg's to play the snooker instead. Just showing he's going to make it real tough for Michael Judge.
Good shot. I'm surprised with that shot. I thought he might have played a touch of check side on the white and look for a big yellow and blue and come up behind it. think he might have deliberately tried to play Chinese snooker with the yellow and blue. I think Brendan might have missed the trick there.
Foul. Michael judge 4.
In off on the bottom right hand pocket as we look. Gives Brendan a little bit more option. Had the white ball stayed up on the table on Michael's shot. Pardon me, on Brendan's shot. Interesting shot there, see where he played the red on the left hand side of the pink. Now he's caught on one side of the table. No run off on the left hand side as we look there. You're cutting the table in one half.
And our good friend over there in Canada, Peter Singh, just commenting on the great work that everyone's done to organize this wonderful event and everyone that stepped up to help out. Appreciate that, Peter. And I think I'm the lone Canadian over here. These Irish would love to see more of us. So hopefully next year, when this tournament runs, we can get a good contingency of Canadian players. Add a few American players. Hopefully that can grow. Even some of our friends down in Brazil.
Brendan played the previous shot. He's played a home dinger of a shot.
4.
Michael will be disappointed with missing that clip there. Gives Brendan and the initiative of asking them to come back and play this shot that he's faced with. Not a free ball, but if he doesn't fancy it, he will get Michael to play the shot. So Michael has lost the initiative in the safety battle here. Both experienced campaigners know every trick in the book in regards to tactics. Even though he got the white ball back, he still will be a little bit disappointed. He gives Brendan a shot to the right hand pocket, top right hand pocket. Well cued. Had to take a chance on position. Came out nice for yellow, brown or blue.
Blue.
Will be disappointed with that positional shot.
6.
Didn't get the action on the cue ball as required. Great to see this afternoon, a great crowd in. Well supported the last 4 days. Have really come in their droves to watch this. couple of the Irish snooker community are down as well. Was forced into that
Brendan Donoghue 6.
over his poor positional shot from blue to red with the green covering him. Tried to pot his way out of trouble.
Well, our friend Rodrigo is tuning in from Brazil. Rodrigo, do you think anyone from Brazil would come up for this wonderful event?
Solid hit, great pot.
Six.
In October 2019, 6 years ago this month, Michael Judge got a famous
7.
victory in the UK Seniors Championship sponsored by Snooker Legends Jason Francis Tour. He beat Willie Thorne, James Watnah, Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White in a famous victory and a famous week. In the bonus arena in Hull.
12.
It was a great week. I was over there myself. Played so well in the final against Jimmy White, and Jimmy White was almost doing a Steve Davis on that tour at one stage. He was winning most events. Beautiful shot. He plays that shot so well.
Michael Judge 12.
Hitting the cushion and just killing the white with that's a renowned Michael Judge shot. Check side.
Thanks.
Very clever, Michael is.
Wow. No miss.
Just
Michael
missed.
Judge 4.
Would have been a great hit there. Just glance, yeah, it doesn't look like anything is on for him, so put him back in.
Michael.
Dave, it's great having Desislava at this tournament, isn't it? It definitely added a bit of class. Tournament director as well. Head referee. Brilliant shot from Brendan.
Class act. Great person. I got to get to know her a little bit more during this tournament. We've crossed paths a few times over in Sheffield, England, at the World Championships. Now being part of the team, you get to know a little bit more about people. So, always ready for a good laugh, but when she dons the white gloves, it's down to business.
Yeah, like most of us, when we go on that table, it's all business, isn't it? That's a good shot. Complimented by Michael there when he came to the table. Very sporting, Michael is one of the good guys on the amateur and professional tour. Very sporting.
One.
Good chance here for Michael.
Michael's first match, Davis, at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning, he was 3 frames to nil down to Callum Beresford, who he disposed of last night in the quarterfinals, 4 frames to 1. He lost that match. He came back,
7.
but lost that match 4 frames to 2. But was well in the 6th frame when he was 3 frames to 2 down. Are we seeing a similar fight back?
8.
Well, the very first AMCQ Sports event that went on back in March in Sacramento, we went to a decider all the way down to the final black. It's a great match between Renat Danka and Davey Morris. Not going to spoil anything for anybody because that match probably is up on Ox Billiards YouTube page. That's where you're finding this great stream of this tournament.
$13. $14.
Beautiful shot. Creating angle there. Stunning through. Coming on lovely black. Champions know that they'll have to go through a few fires during the tournament. But this would be a serious comeback from Michael Judge.
22.
Well capable. And a classy temperament throughout the years.
29. 30. $37. $38.
Great black there. That was a thin cut. Out nicely
45.
for that red. Left of the pink.
$46. $53. $54.
Well, Arif, you should be more of a fan of these players, but you certainly humble me. Thank you for your kind wishes. Always great seeing you at tournaments.
60. $62. $63.
Well, now Brendan's going to start to get a little bit worried. Forward out to a 3-0 advantage, but Mike Judge 1-2 in a row here. Big 6 frame will be coming up. Can we be tied 3-3? Or will Brendan put himself 1 frame away from winning this championship? The century's there for Michael Judge. Tough to clear out, but
70.
Michael will be fancying the job now. Back to 3-2. Found his cune. He's killed this frame in one visit.
crowd likes that. Possible
So it's-
1-1-2. Oh, almost flips in the red there. So a 97-14 victory in frame 5. We're going to step aside for a few short moments and come back with a very, very important frame 6 of this final. There's just a rundown of the prize money here at this Nenagh Open. 7,000 euros for the winner, 3,000 euros for the runner-up, 1,500 for the semi-finalists. Brendan O'Donoghue trying to get that 7,000 euros, breaking off.
Good break off there from Brendan. Always favours the green to brown side. Feels that he swings the white ball around a little bit better than the standard yellow to brown break off. Double kiss there from Michael. Hasn't left, and he's left chance, but not as easy as expected with a double kiss.
One.
Beautiful shot. Great strike from Brendan O'Donoghue there. Taking the red off the black spot. Pink goes on the black spot, I would imagine. Here. Desislava will double check. No, my mistake.
10. Eleven.
Good pot.
18.
Safely in. Nicely on the red.
19.
Both players throughout this event have shown great rhythm, but
26.
particularly Brendan O'Donoghue. He's been under the cosh the last couple of matches. Doesn't slow down, doesn't speed up. Plays his own game.
All Michael Judge can do is watch, and hopefully he gets a chance.
27.
So far, this has been a good response. Brendan O'Donoghue dropped the last 2 frames after roaring ahead 3 frames to 0.
each match, Dave, there was always going to be the two players that was participating, Michael and Brendan. There was always going to be valleys and mountaintops for both players. Even though Brendan is playing in his home club, New Institute, Nenagh, County Tipperary,
32.
he was not always going to have it all his own way over a player of Michael Judge's magnitude.
33.
Beautiful shot. If he do come out the winner of all the tournaments that he's
40.
won, and he's won a fair few multiple times, this would be up there from
41.
an impressive field. International. As a youngster in 2002,
48.
got to the final in the Autumn Festival, Pontins Open. Lost to Tim English on the last black 5 frames to 4. Beautiful
49.
shot. Following year, lost it in China in the semi-finals to Pankaj Avani in the semi-finals of the World Amateur Championships. Avani's maiden victory. The other semi-final featured that year Pakistan's Saleh Mohammad,
56.
who now represents Afghanistan, and against a particular Northern Ireland Mark Allen. So it's not just this generation he's featured. He's featured internationally in the last 3 decades.
And Donoghue 56.
Friend Calvin O'Brien is mentioning to you, Rodney, if you ever appear on Mastermind, your subject will definitely be snooker. You have some great knowledge. He does live up to that name encyclopedia.
One.
I guess we'll have to call him Rodney.
Beautiful shot. Unlucky there.
3.
61 ahead with 75 on the table. And another impressive showing from Brendan O'Donoghue internationally was the 2012 European Amateur Championships when Scott Donaldson from Scotland beat him in the European Amateur Final. In Donoghue in Latvia. Scott Donaldson was impressive at that tournament. He beat a certain other Irishman in the semi-finals. And I remember singing Flower of Scotland on the podium, myself and Brendan O'Donoghue. Actually, another Scotsman was on the podium that night, James McBain. Glaswegian. Great memories. Great tournament. I think the clip off the nearest red, and he's going to have to play a cannon on the green. Maybe not a cannon, but definitely get in line with the green to block him bollock cushion. Leave Mick with the problem. Oh, Brendan will have a problem after this shot. I like that, what Mick is doing. The budding snooker players out there. He's got behind where he wants to leave Brendan in the most awkward position. Hasn't just got down and hit the shot. You take care in your safety shots. Mick was always, even as a youngster, I remember watching him as 15 or 16-year-old. Always took great care in his tactical game.
He's left it. This isn't looking good for Michael Judge.
One.
Just needs one more red to put us in the snooker's required stage.
8. Nine. $16. $17.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing Michael Judge coming back to the table in this 6th frame.
24. 25. 32. 33.
Trying to get the break out the,
40.
of the half century. Not there, so there's a concession there. So Brendan O'Donoghue takes a commanding 4-2 advantage in this final with the potential one more frame to win to hoist that trophy in the air. So I know Michael Judge won't like me doing this, but when we get close, we like to do our roll call of thanks. Big shout out to Brendan O'Donoghue and Andy McCloskey, co-tournament directors. Thanks a bunch for all the work they've done to make this tournament a possibility. Christian Younger is a great streaming producer. We thank him very much for all his work, putting great pictures up there and making us sound clear. Rodney Goggins, been in the booth for quite a while with me over the tournament. Thank you very much, Rodney. And as well, we've had other special guests, Joe Delaney, Bob Henmani, Daniel Wormsley. There's some others in there, just kind of forgetting their names, but we do appreciate it. The chairman of the new Institute Snooker Club here, Tony Seymour, a yes man. Any questions we had for him, he was always yes, yes. Referees, Desislava, Boszhilova, and Ernst Bazimer, they have done a great job, and our other support referees jumping in and really helping us out. A long list of sponsors with Kerry Glass, Lieberwin Cloth, Serenity of Mind, Talbot Menswear, Nenagh, AMC Office Services, Costello Oil, Up Eats Cafe, Andy's Castro Pub, where a lot of us were staying. They kept us fed and providing great sleeping arrangements. Romano's, The Peppermill, AP Northwest, AMCQ Sports, Irish Slate Supplies, the IBSF, Tesco, Apple Green, and Snooker and Billiards, Ox Billiards, and to all the competitors that came near and far. Some came from overseas on the other side of the Atlantic. Some came from mainland Europe. It was fantastic to see. And as well, all you viewers that have tuned in all weekend long. We wouldn't be here without you. Glad you enjoyed the telecast. We'll see if we can go a little bit further, but we want to get those thanks out before we go off the air. Thank you, everyone. And we still have time for a commercial. Shall we step aside?
Thank you. Frame 7, Michael Judge to break.
And Michael, welcome back. Michael Judge set to break off frame number 7. He needs to win 3 in a row. Definitely a possibility for the Irishman. But Brendan O'Donoghue wants to get this done and dusted to get the hat trick of Nenagh Open Championships.
Great ball.
1.
It's a good red to start.
Unlucky with the cannon. Deserved to be on that black, had to be said. He went out all attack there. Yes, Dave, if Brendan was to win this,
Black ball.
this would be his 3rd Nenagh Open. But I think this would be up on a higher scale than the other 2 with international class that has been here this past few days. special event.
Brendan O'Donoghue.
Agreed. We got to see some young talent from mainland Europe. Impressive batch of talent there. So let's hope they return next year.
Yeah, and they're impressed with Callum and Daniel from England. Michael Philpin came over from Scotland. Hopefully, if this event do run again, we'll see a few more international faces. I'm sure you will see and be very interested. The Irish contingent will always support Nenagh and Brendan. Michael will be disappointed there. Even that red over the top left-hand pocket. Brendan can land on the colour.
One.
Impressive ball striking the past few days. Great discipline, as this shot shows. I was impressed with his deciding frame against Daniel Wormsley this morning. For 4 or 5 frames, it was a break building fest. But in the last frame, it turned into a tactical exchange. Reminded me of a team championship last frame. Beautiful shot from the Dubliner. I'm after getting a question here on my phone from Clive Smith, competitor in this tournament the last few days. Clive is asking, hello Rodney, question for later in your commentary. Shot time, when does the clock start and assume a stop when you hit the white? Well, I presume it stops when the object ball stops. Assume when the clock starts, it's when you finished your previous shot. And then the second part of that question is the importance of rhythm around the table. I think it's everything, isn't it? We see some of the greatest snooker players, unbelievable rhythm. And I'm not talking about speed. Just for instance, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Unbelievable rhythm.
Yeah, they're really just conductors of a symphony, using their cue as a baton. And all these colors are their instruments to make sweet music.
One.
Do know when we run our Christmas party / shootout. So that's involved in a shot clock. So when all balls come to a rest, that's when a player's shot clock begins. And then it would stop as soon as the cue ball is struck. But for regular snooker,
Good pass.
Eight.
And easy.
and good morning as well to you, Lance Bromlin, another part of the great streaming team. Ooh. Brendan's got to be hurt with that. He saw the trophy, I think.
8.
Very unusual, that. One of the greats with the rest. And I'm not even talking about the amateur game internationally. I would put him up there with professionals. He's that strong with the rest. But not that time. Great cue ball there.
1.
Bounced into the shot off the slate there. And he knew full well with the reaction of the cannon he was getting. Michael will be trying to keep Brendan here for as long as possible. Keep him honest.
8. 9. 16. 70.
Interesting. Yes, our good friend Lance has mentioned he's nice to see some youthful face this deep in the tournament. And yeah, Desi is only about 33. But we've seen some younger players. These are more seasoned vets, I would say. Rodney knows these two guys
22.
more than I do, but I believe Brendan's in his early 40s,
Yeah.
and Mike might be crawling to 50-something.
Yeah, so Mick is 50 and 50 last June, and Brendan is 42. Oh
No.
Oh my god, Judge. 22.
The gasps from the audience. They can't believe it.
Yeah.
What's going on in that head?
One.
I will say one thing, going back to the age there, and as you said quite correctly, Dave, both seasoned campaigners, but they still play a very relevant modern game. They don't try to slow down. They don't
9.
use, with some players as they get older, they don't feel like opening up the balls. Both can attack and both can mix it tactically. So with the great players, amateur and professional,
14.
they usually have a few strings to the bow. It's not just one way. And I think that these two, and I would say add Davy Morris to the equation,
15.
that they're very modern way of playing, but also so many different ways to win a snooker match. So it's the experience that's vital.
Have to add on and Daniel Wormsley as well. Our semi-final, both matches went to the distance, beside her, 4-3. And it was maybe about 2.5 hours, I believe, of match time.
Yeah.
20.
It was impressive stuff this morning.
$21.
Great middle pocket player is Brendan. Another thing to notice about Brendan, if you ever get the chance to look at him again online, he'll be playing in Qatar at the IBSF. He's a great man for centre ball striking. Keeps it as simple as possible.
28.
Reminds me of a young Mark Williams sometimes. Might just pot the ball and move on to the
29.
next shot. Whoa. Sometimes doesn't fully commit to the position.
I'd say we better have the fire department on speed dial, because if the Nenagh boy, Brendan O'Donoghue, takes it, the roof is going to blow off the institute here.
There will be a popular victory. Great cannon.
Yeah, the audience starting to see it. Just got to start laying it one brick at a time. Don't get ahead of himself.
37.
Keep that good rhythm, as you alluded to, Rodney.
Yeah. After getting a text here from one of Irish greats, legend of Irish snooker, 1993 Irish amateur champion, 2008 world amateur runner-up to Teppich in Austria, Colin Gilchrist. He's watching. Great to hear from you, Colin. Marion and the kids are going well.
$44. $45.
Brilliant shot. $34 ahead. 43 on the table. Oh.
52.
My mistake, he was 33 ahead. When he pot that black, so he's 40 ahead now. He will be deeply annoyed with that shot.
Brendan O'Donoghue, 52.
Great break. Will be annoyed though. That should have been curtains. Mick quickly taking this red off the right hand cushion.
Sir cap for this long red. Taking that on, Rodney.
Think he will, the way he's queuing.
Big long red.
Struck these all good all week.
Valiant effort, as that would have been a match winner.
A little bit of safety in mind. I thought he was going to commit a little bit more. Leave the white ball down there. Michael can only afford a blue and a pink. Oh, my mistake. He can only afford 2 pinks with these 2 reds. So it's either a black and a blue or 2 pinks to win by 1. Good pass.
1.
He's done well to get down to the black there. Might have an option for pink in the centre, on the right hand centre. Can't afford to go up to the blue.
Eight.
To take a pink again. That's a great positional shot. Very unusual positional shot because you wouldn't be used to having the yellow in that way. The different pattern. One good positional shot here and one good pass. Could bring it back to 4-3. Good shot.
16.
Looks simple, but it wasn't.
Yeah, this is a pressure clearance.
This is not easy. He will be wanting to keep an angle on the brown to get easy on the blue. Oh, I'm expecting him to hit as hard as that. A little bit straight.
Big shot here. Brown to blue. Oh. Where's he left things?
So judge 17.
21 ahead with 22 on the table. One good ball.
It just needs this brown frame and match. Oh, and it doesn't drop. Another chance for Michael Judge, but
Slightly ran safe, has it?
mm-hmm.
Don't think Michael will be and that's going for the pot here. Maybe he will.
Gonna hit at least with pace. Doesn't want to leave it in the jaws.
Good pot.
4.
Fully committed to the positional shot to the blue. Nicely behind the blue. To the right hand pocket. Shot.
9.
It's all there for him to make it 4-3. Just crawling back into the match.
Michael just
And the
24.
black is there.
Very good.
Michael, give me a
63-62. What a steal by Michael Judge in the 7th frame. Can he get another one to force us into the decider? We will find out when we come back with frame 8. And welcome back here, everybody, to the 2025 Nenagh Open Championship. It's getting a little nervy. Possible 2 frames left in the championship.
As I said earlier, Dave, sometimes you would have to run through fires to win tournaments. Can Brendan O'Donoghue reset and start again, fresh in his mind, in the 8th frame?
It seems like he has, obviously. Earlier in the match, Michael had won both frames on the side of the mid-session interval to crawl back 3-2. Then Brendan was able to take that 6th frame to put it 4-2. Once again, Michael has crawled back. Can he keep the momentum? He is a fighter.
There's no way that you would last 22 years on a professional tour without being a fighter. Competitive out. Pride of performance. And simple thing of wanting to improve comes into play. Clever shot. Little bit unlucky, Michael, there is. Oh, did he get a cover on the 2 reds? He did. There was going to go. One of them was going to go to the centre. Very unorthodox shot to get back to bulk. There's a couple of comments here. We're getting a lot of comments.
Yeah, a lot are think the judge can take it.
Yeah. Paul and Eugene, Judge, thank you very much for your comments. I hope you're well, Paula. I hear you're back playing snooker. Great to see. Best of luck in the next few tournaments for you. Paula and Eugene will be brother and sister to Michael, Dave. Didn't quite get into the cue ball there. He's giving Brendan options to the right hand middle pocket.
Big shot here.
Beautiful middle pocket player. I would like to see his percentage on middle pockets this weekend. Reminds me of Stephen Hendry and his pomp, or James Watanabe.
8.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was triple figures. Just doesn't seem like he misses those.
He loves a middle pocket.
9.
Michael's son has come in. Sam, with a comment. Hope you're well, Sam. Darren Flynn from Exeter Town. Michael's style has never changed, Darren. Watched him when he was 16 years of age, always had the same style.
16.
And I asked Michael recently, a couple of months ago, about that style. He said his uncle had him lining up like that as 11-year-old. On with the match.
$17.
Beautiful pot.
And where else? The
Many-
middle pocket.
Many a player would have took the corner red there, half ball red, up the blue or pink. All he has to do is watch his cue and mind the white ball.
22.
This is a test of temperament now. On both of them. The last year or two, Brendan O'Donoghue has been working with a group called Serenity of Mind,
30.
one of the tournament sponsors. I have to say, he's really improved that side of the game for himself.
31.
Looks like it's revived him. And given him fresh perspective of a game. Used to get deeply annoyed with himself. Perfectionist.
Pink ball.
I think that can be safe to say about all athletes. They're never fully happy with their performance, always striving for that perfection.
38.
Comment from James, Power Rail Estate Brokerage. Congrats to Andy and the rest of the team for a class event. Can't wait for next year. Great work on the commentary too, David. Cheers. Ooh.
Yes, James does a lot of great stuff back in Canada, in the province of Ontario. Helps out the Ontario Billiards and Snooker Association. Put a lot of great events out there. Always got almost 64 players in their tournaments, big fields.
I have to say it. Careless cannon there. They would have took a little bit of time there just to figure that cannon out. A little bit more calculated.
Brendan O'Donoghue, 43.
Great cue ball, great safety.
But he'd love to have taken the frame there at that visit.
43 to the good. Mick is looking down a barrel of a gun. But as we seen in the last frame, good for a comeback.
Just hoping for one more chance to get at the table. Can't do anything sitting there. Gotta forget about that last shot.
One.
Brilliant shot. Absolutely brilliant. He left it all out on the line there. I'm just shocked that he didn't get a clap there. Grey float and black. That wasn't easy.
8.
Boy.
Ako judge 8.
Is that his last shot here in the 2025 Nenagh Open? A little wry smile there. Yeah, he's not smiling with happiness.
There was an argument there with the white ball. Could he have stunned it around for yellow and blue? Did he have to float that shot?
1.
I can see what Mick was trying. Keep it all tidy, less distance with the white. But I don't think he would have missed that had he went up for a yellow or blue with a stun shot. "36 points ahead." Great white.
6. 7.
I would say he's bubbling inside at the moment.
Yeah, just gotta keep those nerves in check. Can't get ahead of yourself.
This, for me, is his finest ever victory,
9.
which is some statement when you're talking about a man that's won 7 Irish championships. Going as far back 22 years ago. But in his own club, it's extra special. No.
10.
He's making it real hard on himself.
He has to think about this now. Maybe brown to the side cushion. If he plays the yellow, he has to make sure it's going to a side cushion.
Someone on Donoghue time.
Not quite, but great white. Really going through the pain barrier here to get over the line. Just goes to show you, a serial winner struggling to get over the line. Can happen on certain events. That's how much it means. With that safety, Mick has put the pink to the left-hand side cushion. Oh, surprise he went for that. Thought he's got a...
Oh, almost at it.
I'm surprised he went for that. I thought it was a quarter ball safety. Come in around behind the brown. The judge 45 points behind, but 67 on the table. He won't want to be giving Brendan an easy starter. He'll be trying to make it as hard as possible for him to get over the line. Mick knows the psyche of a snooker player. He's been there many times himself. In cubicles of qualifiers in Prestat and Blackpool, to name but a few. Been in venues across the world. He's seen strange situations happen at these junctions of matches. Oh, got away with it, but he's put the black safe. David and Christian, question for you. What is it with these finals? Sacramento is the same. You been ribbons watching them.
Something going on here with AMCQ Sports. They do know how to put together some marquee matches.
Feeling nervous for the two of them. Good line. Very good line. And great length with the white. Oh. He'll take that. Some response with length. Brendan wasn't expecting to be put back there when he left the table after the last shot. Some response from Michael. Cushion to cushion. That's a fabulous shot. That's a fabulous shot. Shot of this final for me.
As tense as it can be out there.
He's gone to remove that red. Knew exactly where the white ball was going. A little bit lucky, maybe, can be argued, between yellow and black, the cue ball going.
Oh, this might be it here. Can nicely play for the blue.
1.
He's licking his chops. €7,000 first prize.
6.
What a prize. Nenagh Open champion. I
7.
applaud everyone that's involved in this tournament. They should be so proud of themselves.
Yeah, see little smiles. I think it's over. There's the handshakes there. Hometown boy, 3-time champion Brendan O'Donoghue with a 5-3 match win here in Nenagh, Ireland. What a championship. What a champion. Getting congratulations by a lot of people. Wow. Rodney, what do you have to say about this tournament?
The best, the greatest that I've seen. Simple, the greatest in Irish snooker history. I don't care what anyone says. Rodney, you're our line about talking about Nenagh Open. The best is the best production, the best conditions, best vibe. The crowd have come out. Oh, and this morning was brilliant. And yesterday afternoon there was matches played there. Oh, it was brilliant.
And I bet
I'm buzzing.
there from his girlfriend, and we're going to just keep the stream running because we're going to be stepping out there to do the trophy presentation. So thanks everybody for tuning in, but don't touch that dial. We're going to get on with the trophy presentation and talk to the winner and the runner-ups. Stand by, everyone.
Hold on yourself. Yeah.
Are you not going to do a quick interview now?
Yeah, I just got to make sure it's all good.
Right, guys, can we have everyone for a few minutes?
'25 Nenagh Open. What a tournament! Let's keep it going for our champion, Brendan O'Donoghue. A big heartfelt battle by Michael Judge. Give him a round of applause. As well, keep it going. Where's Desislava, Boszhilova, our referee? Did a great job at the table. I'm going to now turn it over to our chairman here at the new Institute Snooker Club in Nenagh, Ireland, Tony Seymour. Come on down.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a tournament. Unbelievable from Brendan and Andy and all the lads. Listen, I just want to say a few words just on behalf of the club. To the committee, you know, Shamey, Jim, Brendan, Tom, Eddie, Phil, you know, they put in a serious amount of work over the last couple of months since last March, since the lads came up with this second tournament. First one, of course, was in America, thanks to Andy, and huge commitment from the club to upgrade the facilities to the standard they are now today. So I just want to say that. Thanks, of course, to Dave and Christian, to Desislava, and all the rest, Ernst, Billy, Mark, and Stephen for their excellent refereeing. So I'll leave it at that. I want to pass you over to Andy McCloskey, or sorry, back to Dave here.
Thank you very much, Tony. Give him a big round of applause. He's been a yes man all week long. Anything we needed was fantastic. So now I'm going to bring to the table the co-tournament director, the runner-up of the second chance tournament. Oh, the winner, sorry. I've been speaking a lot. Ship me back to Canada. All right, Andy McCloskey, come on down.
Thank you. Obviously, the first thing, a big thank you to the New Institute Committee. You know, when we brought the idea to them, they absolutely jumped on it, and it was been absolutely unbelievable. Anything wasn't too big or too small, and especially Tony. Tony, like, if there's anything to be done that we think is big, Tony's like, let's just do it. No panic. Like, it's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, Tony. Big thanks to Groover. David Lynch here, that he like a massive help to the tournament as well. So we really appreciate the help for yourself. To the New Institute, the committee with the building, they gave us the whole building for the weekend, and it was absolutely amazing to have. Like, we could really put on the show that we wanted to do, and so a big thank you to them, and we'll tidy up after ourselves. Big thank you to SBI, Tommy and Leslie, that helped us out with the tournament. You know, they provided us with equipment, and you know, they gave us their platform there to endorse the event. So a big shout out to SBI as well for all the players that travelled and local players that really supported the event. Sure, like, it wouldn't be a tournament without the players. Like, we've unbelievable players all week. There was I think there was 10 centuries. There's probably about 490 breaks. Like, it was absolutely unbelievable. Like, you know, the standard was off the charts here. So thank you very much to the players. I suppose just to the town of Nenagh as well, they really embraced the tournament. Like, anything, like, they just helped us with everything, like to endorse the event, or like so many, you know, Nenagh people here, and they really got behind the event. And the Guardian, Tip FM, they tried to pump this out as much as possible. So a big thank you to the local sponsors. You know, without them, we wouldn't have had this tournament. Big one for. So just big one for Carey's Glass and Librewin. Like, they really backed this event. You know, Carey's were great for us. They gave us beautiful trophies. They sponsored us. Librewin backed us again with the cloths and things like that. So like, a big shout out to the two of them. So just like the local referees and volunteers for all week, like, everyone wanted to help. It was amazing. Like, so thank you to the members of the New Institute and everyone that helped along in doing the event with us. Just to the finalists, Mick, thank you so much for coming down. I think if that was to go 4-all, it was going to turn into the Galatasaray in here. But but no, honestly, you're an absolute credit to the sport. You know, when I do coaching in America, like, fundamentally, I think of Mick Judge. I think you're one of the best players I've seen anyway. So thank you so much for being here. Like, to Brendan, for like, absolutely unbelievable. I don't know where this is going to stand in your best wins, but it surely has to be right up there. Like I think when it's all said and done, you'll go down as one of the best sportsmen to ever come out of this county, and like, you're an absolute credit to the town and everyone. So just the AMCQ Sports team, Brendan, like, Dave, we've Christian, Desislava, like, they don't know, but they're all on the team now anyway. Like we've a big shout out to Rodney Goggins as well, the work that man done. Like we brought the event to Rodney, and like, he made us up a ranking system. Like, he just done everything for us. So thank you so much to Rodney as well. So we have a few bits to give the guys. So like, I'd like to just, Dave, here, while you're standing up, I'd just like to give you some. Thank you. So if Christian, he's probably inside working the camera, so I'll give that after him. If Rodney Goggins is around there as well, we'd like to give him something. He's still in commentary as well, right? And then just to our referee extraordinaire, Desislava, we'd like to present you with this as well. Thank you very much. I suppose lastly, okay. So lastly, to the wives and daughters of especially Tanya, Andrea, Lauren and Ava, like we're bad enough when we're playing, but never mind going organising a tournament as well. So thank you so much. Like we wouldn't have been able to do it without you, and we really appreciate the support. So I'll give you back to the big fella anyway, Dave. So here we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Andy. That was a hard-fought battle. Just came a little short, but I want to bring to the stage your runner-up, Mick Judge. A little closer here, Mick. First time?
Used to standing here after that match.
Tough break. You know,
No.
It was a close one.
No, to be honest, it would have been a total injustice if I'd won that match. Brandon was by far the better player, and he totally deserved it. So I was lucky to get 3 in the end.
Oh, fantastic.
So, he's a great guy, great player. Andy said he's one of the best sportsmen to come out of Nenagh, but I think he's one of the best sportsmen to come out of Ireland. Like all the championships he's won and ranking events, he's a credit to this country, never mind Nenagh. But so, fair play to him.
Well, you did battle hard all tournament long. You know, we know you've been around this game quite a while.
Too long.
The beginning, it was a little interesting going against Callum, but hey, you've hung in there and you made it all the way to the end almost.
Yeah, well, I started on this table and I finished on it, so I lost the first match and I lost last match. So I was trying to figure that out. But yeah, no, listen, coming down here, you offered me the final, I would have bitten your hand off, you know, for the amount of effort I've put in. I did practice a bit extra to come down here and try and, you know, do well, and normally I progress as the tournament goes on, which I did. So luckily I got to the latter rounds. I've had some couple of great wins, to beat Callum again, to beat sorry, I can't pronounce his name. I was a lucky Simon,
Belgian,
great,
yes.
great young player coming through. I was lucky to get through him, and I had a great win against Davey in the semis. But Brendan was just one step too far for me. But listen, I love coming to Nenagh. The people in Nenagh are so nice. They really look after us. You know, every time we come here, I really enjoy myself. Probably too much. That's probably why I never win it. But big shout out to Joe in Andy's Gastro Pub, the B&B we were staying and all. He's been amazing to us all. Like looking after us all. You know, fabulous guy. I have to buy him a few pints tonight because he wouldn't let us buy a few the first night. So, and thanks to my good buddy Joe Delaney and Caroline for supporting us all the way through. And yeah, again, listen, it's been said, but all the tournament, you know. Actually, I have a bone to pick with these two guys because they organised this event and he wins the plate and he wins the main tournament. So, I think we've been hustled.
Time to call the Inquirer, I agree.
But no, listen, credit to them and everybody that's organised it. It's been a wonderful tournament. I can't wait to come back next year. And to you guys for bringing in this extra commentary map. Great job.
Very good. Well done. Andy, if you can come down to present. So your runner-up, Michael Judge. Big round of applause for Mick Judge again, and everyone. All right. I'm not sure if this roof can handle it. Because it's Nenah's very own 3-time Nenagh Open champion, Brendan O'Donoghue. does that feel?
It feels all right now. It wasn't great about 20 minutes ago. When I made a mess of the fourth or whatever frame I made a mess of. Yeah, it's great. I'm wrecked. Like Andy said, sure, we're on the go. We're 4 months at it. I suppose if you allow me to talk as an organizer for a minute, not a player. Sure. The amount of work that went into this, and like we've done all the thank yous, but I want to thank Andy for getting involved. He's the main thing behind this. He's the, you know, he's the big lad when I'm in trouble that comes in behind me and kind of goes all on, you know. So look, it's absolutely unbelievable work goes into it. Andy's done all the thank yous and that. I suppose to make in the final, a little bit of rub here and there. I suppose I played okay. I could have put it away a bit quicker and I didn't. I was glad you didn't pot that long red there when you were on the rail a few minutes ago. Yeah, just to everybody here, to yourselves, thank you. To the crowd, it was deadly to play in front of a home crowd. Like I've played here before, and you know, on the other table in this event, and there might be, you know, 20 or 30 or whatever in it. I suppose that's just testament to Andy to putting on a big show like this, and yourselves and Christian and Desislava and everybody here. That like we have a full house now, and hopefully this will keep going and it can get bigger again. Again, more thank yous. I'm sorry now, but I'm an organizer as well and give my hat on. Tony Seymour is just immense, absolutely immense. It's like, you know, as Andy said, you know, when we want to do something, he just says, okay. There's no like, and I'm like at home out of panic, I can't sleep and I'm sweating and everything's going on. And Tony's just like, it's okay, Brendan. We can do it. And he rings me, he rings me now and again, and he'd say, how are you sleeping? Are everything okay? And I'd say, it's fine, Tony, it's fine. As long as you're cool, it's all fine. So like everything you see in here, you know, the committee had a hand in, but spearheaded by Tony. And I'd just like a round of applause for Tony. Mick mentioned Joe Mulqueen. I don't know if Joe's still here, but he's absolutely massive to the event as well. It just couldn't have went on without him. I don't want to go back through the sponsors, Carey's and Libro, and we couldn't run it without them either, and all the local sponsors as well, absolutely unbelievable. I don't know who else there is to thank, but we're going to Andy's to drink now anyway. Just yourself, Dave, as well, just while I'm here in front of you. Absolutely fantastic. Christian, come on out here and get a round of applause, because we couldn't do it without you. Tell him to come out. Come on, Christian.
Come on, Christian, come on down.
Come on out. Christian Younger is all the way from San Diego, originally
now is out in North Fork, Virginia.
Yeah, this man is the same. Come on out, Christian. Everything you see here with the cameras, the whole lot, you know, Christian and Dave are doing all that, and he's doing it again. He's in the same mold as Tony. It's like, what can we do? Like we arrived here, just to give you an idea, he arrived on Tuesday, and if you see the iPads on the wall, so we were to use the World Snooker scoring system, say, on the iPads, and there was some sort of a glitch with World Snooker. It's too technical for me to understand, but we couldn't use it, and he said, just give me an hour. And he just designed his own in an hour. And I think that's fantastic. Anyway, that's it. Thanks very much for Tanya for putting up with me all the time. I'm hard to put up with at the best of times, not trying to run an international snooker tournament in Nenagh. But, look, that's great. Look, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for supporting the club, me, Andy, the committee, everybody, and supporting snooker and just being just a class town. Like, you know, we can bring people to Nenagh, but Nenagh is such a welcoming place, and that's what makes the tournament. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Well, do you want to talk at all about playing? You want to talk about the level, the standard that this tournament had, all the players involved?
I suppose, yeah, sure, it's unbelievable. Like, they're going to think it's some stitch up, like when they see the pictures in the paper. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm hoping people that have never seen top class snooker in Nenagh, just people that have come in, they saw the posters and they saw stuff, and they can see, like, do you know what Mick can do? I suppose what I can do, what lads can do. Like, it's not you know, snooker's been, this is a stronghold of snooker in Ireland, you know, Munster, for years and years and years and years and years. Do you know what I mean? All the way back to the 20s and 30s, and then in the 90s with Tom Gleeson and other players in the club as well, and moving on, I suppose, to myself and David Hogan, and over 40s with Patsy and lads like that. Do you know what I mean? Winning international events all the time. So, like, it's grand and all, you're up to town, and, you know, you get to go to the hurling and you see the hurlers playing and you think, geez, that's unbelievable and the whole lot. But some people don't get to see us playing, and they kind of just have to go off of, oh, you know, how good are they or whatever. But I think we put on some show here this week to show how good we really are.
Fantastic. All right. Well, Tony, if you want to come on up. Tony will be our presentator of the Cup. All the hardware. Once again, your 3-time Nenagh Open champion, Brendan O'Donoghue. Anybody else want to come take a photo can come along here if they want to.
No, you're all right.
All right. Thanks again, everybody. What a great tournament it was. Thanks for me, or thank you from me to all of you, making me feel at home, travel far away. And I hope to see all you again next year. It's been a great experience. And get home safe, and let's have some fun. Take care, everyone.
And there we have it. A well-deserved winner, Brendan O'Donoghue, closing out on his speech. What a tournament. I'm sure, Christian, we're going to be saying in a couple of years' time, were you there at the Nenagh Open in 2025? Mm-hmm. Like hell we were. I think unbelievable festival of snooker. Well done to Andy McCloskey on winning the second tournament. Well done to Brendan O'Donoghue. Brilliant day of snooker yesterday and today. Thursday and Friday and Saturday, brilliant. I'm just amazed. I came down here on Friday morning. Thursday night I couldn't sleep with a buzz. I'm involved with Irish snooker for 33 years. That's the best I've seen in regards to amateur snooker and amateur snooker alone. Thank you so much for Christian and David for me. I love the lads. Loved working with you. I worked with you in Sacramento, and I hope we do it at some stage again.
Sounds excellent. Well, I know we love to be behind the camera, but now these guys are calling us to be in front of it, as much as it's to our chagrin. But for Rodney, Goggins, Christian Youngers, David Burney saying good night from Nenagh, everybody, and we'll see you at the next one.